Hello and welcome to SportsVision, the magazine on WTMB. Seems like it's been a month and a half, 2 months since we've seen you last live. We've had some reruns.
But we showed some great summer reruns. And, you know, there were some things that happened over the summer.
How many other sports shows do that?
Nobody.
See? We're
the only one.
There's so many things that we do first.
That's right. But we've got some great things. And we're going to be first with some football. We got some football news from the Region 3 had their Media Day, and of course all of them in the Cleveland, Walker Valley region. Now Walker Valley's up there. It's going to be interesting. All three schools play. Going to be very interesting.
Very exciting year it's going to be.
Bradley North. We're going to catch you up. This was a few weeks back, but the 10-year-old All-Star tournament that was there, and we also have Best of the Preps. That happened in late June. Local boys doing good there. And we got a special event that we want you to go to tomorrow night. You're watching this on Thursday. You need to go tomorrow night, and we need to go right to it so we get everything in. We're going to start out the Bradley North All-Stars, and they won the tournament. We're going to show the semifinal game to you right now as we go to the baseball field at Bradley North. That right there is Caleb Langley, and he belts a single to left field, and he starts things off. We're in the top of the second here as Bradley North is trailing at this point, but not for long. Langley will swipe second base. They are playing Polk County. There's some other locals there, some new Polk County fans out there, and he swipes third base in a close play. They call him safe. He looked like he just slid under the tag, or as Dizzy Dean would say, slid under the tag. Zach Hines gets a base on ball to keep things going, and then Michael Henderson's going to ground the ball, and he'll tie the game right there. He'll get thrown out, but a run will score, and they also get a guy to third base. The inning will end right there, but that will give them a run. Then we go to move on to the next inning, top of the third. They're down 4-1. Fain gets a base on balls for Bradley North. Preston Cooper is going to hammer one to the center field for a double to make it second and third for the Bradley North All-Stars. And a fielder's choice is going to put Alexander Hooper on first. There it is.
Alexander Graham Hooper.
They're going to look at that. Fain going home, and you know, he gets Hooper on first there. And Caleb Longley with 2 outs right now is going to rip one, a 2-run single into left center field to pull Bradley North within 1 run, and they got men on first and third. The Polk would wriggle out of that. It would be 4-3. The good guys trailing right now, but there we go. Polk is retired, 3 up, 3 down in the next inning, and Bradley North will start out. Michael Henderson will hit a single.
No relation to Ricky.
No, and this guy coming up right here, he has the best guidance counselor mother in the history of guidance counselor mothers. This is Hayden Hamilton. Miss Hamilton of Bradley County School. Look at that, lifted long fly ball, just about puts it out of here, and it would be a double, and Bradley North has him on second, third, nobody out. Lead off, lefty, Fain right there. You can't get this guy out. He slaps one to the single right there. The H-boys.
Joe's kid.
Look at the H-boys. Henderson and Hamilton come in and score. There's Hamilton. Great slide. He's going to be a wrestler, too. I love it. Scores a tying and go-ahead run right there. Preston Cooper keeps it going as he doubles to left field. Fain comes all the way around. The guy's got
also
wheels.
Cindy's kid.
Exactly. And after an out, Taylor Jenkins.
Stop with Joe.
Look at that. Taylor gives the fly ball to Cooper, and he'll score right there on the tag. Good job. Caleb Pippinger is going to line one. Look at this. Off the second baseman's glove. Ooh, that was hit hard. And bing, right off the top of his glove for a single. So Bradley North now start to take control and pour it on as they trailed early against Polk. But right here, he's going to get on third base. Base on balls, first and third. Hines, single to right field. Hines, he's a catch-up guy, right? Or is he a catch-up guy?
I don't know.
Pippinger and Langley are going to score. Look at this. They both come across. Good hustle. Henderson, who started this whole thing. Now we're still in the same half inning as Henderson is going to keep it going as he's going to double Hines home. Hines will catch up to the plate right here as he'll be in. Ooh.
He's hunting for home.
Hunting for home.
Hunts for home.
Bradley North takes control 10-4 after 3.5. So Polk would cut it to 10-7 though, so we got to get some work to do with the Bradley North fan. Fain on base again. I tell you, this guy, he's the leadoff hitter doing what he should do. Gets on every time up. Preston Cooper is going to turn a ground ball right here into a triple. Look like gets through there. It's going to get through the left fielder. And
pitcher wasn't happy.
No, Fain's going to come all the way around, and he's going to score as Cooper is in third base safely. Now, remember the big boy we showed you earlier, Alexander Hooper? Check this out. It's downtown. It's yard. Look at that. It went over the fence. And the big guy, I tell you what, he's got to do is get the bat on the ball. Because he's got some hips and some weight behind that thing. And look at that. It went out of here. So the big guy, Alexander Hooper, trots home. Look at this. A moment he'll never forget. Check that out. Little League, you always got that story about what you did. Remember that home run I hit in All-Stars? He just did it.
Well, hopefully he's going to have many more to come.
Many more.
His life,
that's right.
Career.
And Bradley North, maybe he'll be up to one of the local teams. Langley, he gets on, and another hit right here. Hines is going to get on again. So they just keep on coming now. North is
Hellman's playing in this game?
I don't know. Henderson is going to rip one down third baseline.
Mayo was here.
That's right. Del Monte.
Yeah.
Hamilton. There's that guy again, safe on an error. I tell you, he's like his mother, because if you knew his father, Bart, you'd be going, nah, the athletic talent comes from the
Simpson? Is that his dad, Bart Simpson?
No, Bart Hamilton. Bart Hamilton. I tell you what, though, Bane's up again. He's going to get a walk.
I know I am, but what are you? Well, what am I?
I know I am. Bart Hamilton, the Texas Hold'em player now. You got to be careful. Don't get in a poker game with him.
Knows where to hold him, knows where to fold him.
Cooper rocks one more to center field. Some more runners are going to come across. And
there's no betting with that poker thing, is there?
Yeah, there's some betting.
No, come on, Mike. There's no betting.
There's some betting.
No.
And right there, they would walk him this time. See, they're not messing with the big boy again.
They're smart.
As Hooper says, okay, chicken, just because I took you a yard last time. 17-7.
Yeah.
And the top of the fifth, that would be the way it ends. Bradley North over Polk County.
And we want to also congratulate my buddy Travis Godfrey and his kids. Yeah, their team went to the World Series.
That's right.
They didn't fare as well as they would like to, but they did go.
Good baseball team, though.
It's a great Bradley North team.
I tell you what, Bradley North had several teams out there that did very well this year, and we congratulate all of them. And Travis, keep that boy swinging the bat. We're not sure. Hey, coaching.
Speaking of coaching,
I tell you, we are
good coaching.
That's right. We're yet to see the excitement around the Bradley Central Bears, and they are doing lots of things different to try to get this program turned around. And so we are going to show you them as well as the other two coaches of this program. So hang with us. But we're going to start out tomorrow night. You need to show up at Bradley Central High School cafeteria because there's an auction there, and we got the man himself, Coach Allen, to tell you about it. We're going to show you a few things with that are being auctioned off. Some great items.
$5 ticket to get in, and you get some unbelievable items.
Stuff. So let's take a look at what Coach Allen, he wants you to be there.
Hello, I'm Coach Allen, the head football coach at Bradley Central High School. This Friday we're having an auction at our cafeteria at 6 o'clock. The money will be going to our scholarship foundation. We'd like for you to come out and support our auction. We've had tremendous support from businesses and people all over the community. The money will be going, like I said, to the scholarship foundation. Let me tell you a little bit about that. Any athlete that plays football here for 4 years and gets accepted to a university or trade school, our booster club will write that student a $1,000 scholarship. That's unheard of, and I don't know if it's going on in the state of Tennessee, but here at Bradley we want to set the standard and we want to get our kids into college. We need your help, we need your support, so please come on out to the auction and have a good time. It's 6 o'clock on Friday at the school cafeteria. There'll be food there, there'll be a lot of fun and a lot of great items to bid on. Hope to see you there.
All right, Coach John Allen.
Brian Gentry, president. Looking to hold up some of the items there.
About that Peyton Manning football. They got lots of things. They got a new bed mattress set. I heard it was worth a ton of money there.
They got a lot of
sets of tires, as you can see. The mountain bike's going to come up, but Coach Allen, he's making some changes, and I tell you what, I think there's some good things going to start happening at Bradley Central football. So you need to be there and get it on the beginning.
Lots of intensity involved.
Help them a little bit with some money here, because you know, every program, of course, everybody's asking you all the time, but they all need it. But this is a way to get something back for it. And Joe, when is it?
Okay, it's $5 advance mission. Now let me tell you, it's $7 at the doors. Cross that out. It's not $7. It's $5. It doesn't be advance. You pay at the door, whatever. You can get in $5. They're going to have, as it says, hundreds of items, and the scholarship fund. What a worthwhile cause!
That's right.
This coach has done some wonderful things with the school there. But if you want any more information, call Ann Humphreys or Ted Humphreys, 476-1776, 1776. They can help you out and give you more info about it. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Bradley Central High School.
And
be there or be square.
As Joe and Coach Allen both mentioned, I think Mark's coming back to us. Here we go. Scholarship. The money is not just for the program. There's going to be a kid in need get some help. So go there just
kids.
for that.
Every kid that plays 4 years.
Speaking of help, I don't know about that Robert guy. Sometimes I think he needs help.
He does need help. Lots of
help. The guy
help.
in Sharkies, but I tell you what, he doesn't need any help packing his place on Tuesday night because they are a longtime sponsor of ours, as you know, and they are having Karaoke Idol, and the last person that won it nationwide won some big record contract.
I'm thinking about coming out there next
Some
week.
of these are pretty good, and we're going to show you some of these bumps. And Dwayne and Abby, thank goodness they were there Tuesday night because they kept them under control.
See,
and tell Dwayne, 101.9 Thunder was
go
much
back
better.
To, tell
Get
them to
off
go back
that
to, I know
country.
you Live 95 now, but Dwayne, tell them you got the inside track. Tell them to go back to rock at 101.9.
We're going to commercial. Listen, some of these people are good.
A legend country.
There's a Mick Jagger lookalike.
Must be a Democrat owning that station.
Jeez.
What do you do when your cash is low and you need groceries?
You got a cash emergency, you got a money mayday.
Check into cash.
What's Check into Cash?
It's a remarkable place to get instant emergency cash for a flat fee.
We cash your personal check and then we hold it till your payday.
Anytime you have an unexpected expense and need a payday advance, Check into Cash can make it happen.
Check into cash.
The next time you need quick cash for whatever reason, go to Check into Cash.
You got a money mayday.
Cash.
Baby, I'm so bored. You almost done?
Why doesn't Hardee's give away toys with their burgers? Because a blown 65 El Camino doesn't fit in a paper bag. Hardee's Angus Beef Thick Burgers. Too thick for little boys, so they don't come with little toys.
I'm telling you, that was, you know, the good thing about it is local talent getting the opportunity to make themselves be seen and heard.
Exactly.
And folks enjoying it. And that was Jewel's song, wasn't it?
It was a good song.
It was. It was
I think
Jewel.
it was.
Jewel.
I
She
think
looked
it
a little bit like Jewel.
That's right.
Why were you
And
smiling?
Speaking of jewels, because you're talking about jewels, I'm going to tell you about some jewels.
Ooh.
Well, best of preps, they were jewels in their own sport, you know. They were like the
What a segue.
prime pieces of jewelry in their own sport.
That works.
We had several locals. Best of preps happened in late June, and all the people that made all area of this in any sport, wrestling, baseball, basketball, etc., were honored. However, some were singled out specifically for being the best in the entire area, including North Georgia, and we're going to show you some of those honors. And
Best
some of the honors,
television
if you listen
sports.
to the explanation of what these awards are named after, then they're going to give them to the best prep, and in one case, one of the best philanthropists that we have in this.
What? Say it again.
Philanthropist. Here we go.
Tell him I ain't double dipping. Now that line's long.
Achievement in wrestling. Dr. John Farr coached at Red Bank for 11 years, where he led the Lions to the state championships in 1963, 64, 65, and compiled a 126, 78, and 8 overall record. He was inducted into the NCAA Hall of Fame in 1992 and is a member of the Chattanooga Old Timers Hall of Fame and won a prestigious Lifetime Service Award for coaches from the NCAA Wrestling Hall of Fame. He also served as a referee in the NCAA Championships twice. Major Worsham taught at Baylor School for 42 years, coaching the Red Raiders to 4 state championships and the 1970 National Championship. He won 16 Mid-South championships and compiled a record of 304, 90, and 8. He won the National Wrestling Foundation Lifetime Service Award and was 3 times the TSLA Coach of the Year award winner. And our Farr Worsham Award winner tonight is Danny Coleman of Cleveland. I'm sure if Danny is here tonight, I know he had 3 times. Danny's school's all-time winningest record wrestler with a record of 177-9, including 141 pins. He's a 4-time state finalist, and this season was a perfect 37-0, winning his 2nd state championship by claiming the 112-pound title. Our next award is the Steve Baird for 29 years, winning the Class AAA state championship 3 times, in 1984, 1988, and 1992, and finished runner-up 3 times. He's made 13 trips to the state tournament, has been the district coach of the year 10 times, and was the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association state coach of the year in 1988 and 92, and his overall record includes more than 800 career victories. And our award winner tonight is Charles Little of Cleveland. With recruiting pressure lifted by signing with Dayton University early, Charles led the Blue Raiders back to the Class AAA state tournament for the first time since 1997. In the region semifinals, he helped Cleveland beat Red Bank by scoring 49 points and grabbing 23 rebounds. For the season, he averaged 20 points, 11 rebounds, and was a Mr. Basketball finalist. Of the Chattanooga Times from 1931 until his retirement in 1977. He passed away in 1985. He also wrote a book about the history of the Chattanooga Lookouts, for whom he kept the official scorebook for most of his years as sports editor. Mr. Gammon also had a passion for amateur baseball and was a key figure in forming the former Tri-State Amateur Baseball League. He's a member of the Chattanooga and Tennessee Sports Halls of Fame, and his daughter Ann Weeks will present his award tonight. That award goes to Brandon Turner of Walker Valley. Brandon is a 4-year starter for the Mustangs who signed with Mississippi State. This season, for the 2nd straight year, he batted better than .500, finishing with a .518 average, 42 RBIs and 19 stolen bases, helping Walker Valley to a 31-4 record. The next award is the Gary Award. Our next award is the Guy Francis Award for the person who goes the extra mile. Dr. Francis was a longtime University of Chattanooga team physician prior to Barry Haywood. He began serving UC in 1944, but it wasn't until 1967 that he became the official UC team physician. Dr. Francis served over 30 years in that position, though only 10 officially. He was known as somebody who would always go the extra mile, and the award tonight goes to Toby McKenzie. Born and raised in Cleveland and a graduate of Bradley Central High School where he played baseball and football, his first business endeavor began in 1980. Since that time, he's become a true entrepreneur, owning numerous rent-to-own stores, investment companies, apartment and mobile home communities, hotels, golf courses, bowling and skate centers, as well as interest in several banks. But he's not forgotten his community. The McKenzie Family Foundation was developed to provide Christmas shopping for needy children in the area, and he has made significant contributions to local YMCA and United Way functions. Through his foundations, he has contributed in excess of $25 million to local schools for athletic programs, books, computers, and scholarships, which include not only area high schools, but UTC and UT Knoxville as well.
All right. Real quickly before we read this next graphic, we'll get right to that, but you saw Coach Steve Spurrier there, named South Carolina Gamecock coach, and we got
happy to get Clark Gaston next year.
Getting Clark Gaston. We do have a lot of that for next week's show. He made some interesting comments, and if you're a Vol fan, you might get a little irritated, but they were kind of funny, cheap shots, but some funny ones, and we're going to show you that next week. So we'll get you caught up.
Vols hate Steve Spurrier.
Yes, they sure do. And he's one of the homegrown here in Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, we'll give you more on that next week. But right now, speaking of best of, we've got both these people are in the best of the preps. They didn't win their individual best of the prep honor here as far as the whole area and school-wide of all different schools. However, they both have been participating this summer and won both these people are from Bradley High School. And the Jackie Pickle, girls basketball, earned All-American status. She's been playing AAU basketball on the national level for very many years. She's an early commitment to MTSU, and Jackie is very highly recruited would have been this year, but is going there, committed early, All-American, one of the best girls basketball players in the area, if not in the country. And then we'll move on to, I'll let you say this one, but Travis competed.
Yes, Travis Cragen, wrestling, of course, Bradley Central, state champion Travis Cragen. And as Mike said, both these athletes have been participating throughout the summer in their respective sports and All-American status. So congratulations, Jackie and Travis.
Something you don't earn every day. I don't know how many girl All-Americans we've had in basketball, or I don't think we've had.
You mean counting you?
Counting me. And in wrestling, Bradley has had just...
counting me is
I think 5 Bradley had previously. So they, they're pretty good honors right there. Congratulations to both those athletes from Bradley Central High School. Now,
yeah, buddy.
We're going back to another commercial, and our buddies coming up here, Sharkies. Let's take a look at it. Be there this coming
Some more
Tuesday.
karaoke.
8 o'clock this Tuesday. They do it again. Pretty good stuff. Mick Jagger.
My name is Bill, and I'm a money coach. You could say I'm in it for the money. Every dollar has potential. Money doesn't want to work hard. I train it to work hard. First Tennessee's Priority Choices Checking has this investment sweep feature that can earn more interest. It's a good deal. We're not all made of money. Well, some of us are.
She got run over by a dang old train, and you don't have. Oh, we got to go.
We're back. Hey, we got to go right to the coaches.
Coach Webb.
Hey, karaoke,
Coach Carson,
buddy.
And we are the first ones. We'll be at Sharkies Tuesday singing.
Yeah. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure being here. With every coach that walks up, I get more and more scared. It's a new experience. Going to be a new experience for us this year. Of the 10 games we play, we've only ever played 2 teams on our schedule. We've played Cleveland since our school opened, and we played Hickson the first 2 years of our existence as a school, and so we're in very unfamiliar territory in terms of opponents, and it's been an interesting off season for us. We graduated 16 kids last year that played a great deal of football from the day we opened the doors at Walker Valley. So we are going to be a very young team. I have 3 seniors with me here today. Jared Sharp, who will probably be our tailback for us this year. The quarterback of our offensive line, Chris Crick, our center, and Julius Porter, who was an all-region defensive tackle for us last year. We've been able to do some very positive things in the 4 years of existence of our school, and we're very proud of where we've come from. But this is a major step up for our program. We've we've had to elevate everything we do from our off-season program to this summer participating in the University of Auburn passing camp in June to, you know, the level of intensity at our summer workouts. Everything we've had as a program has had to elevate to the next level, and we're excited to be here and excited to be a part of this region. I think it's going to be outstanding. There's a lot of quality people and a lot of quality teams in this region, and just, you know, I know some of the head coaches and some of you I don't know, but there's some very quality people out here in this region. I'm looking forward to being a part of it. Just to talk football for just a minute, we are a base I formation team. We like to play tough, hard-nosed, old-fashioned football. I don't know how tough or hard-nosed we'll be this year, with it being as young as we are, but you know, our strength will be in our offensive line. We bring 3 kids back that started for us last year. Defensively, we're a base 4-3, multiple 40-4-4 team. We'll do a lot of different things and try to get some different looks, but we're excited to be here, and you know, looking forward to gaining some experience and progressing and maturing and really developing as a program.
I think everybody that's familiar with the Blue Raider program wants to know the differences maybe in offense and defense this year.
My defense will pretty much stay the same since I've been the defensive coordinator for the past 4 years. Coach Brown and I had a lot of the same philosophies defensively, but offensively we'll change quite a bit. You'll see a lot more multiple sets, probably us putting the ball in the air a little bit more. I still believe in the running game, but I also believe that you know, if you've got 8 or 9 guys in the box, and we want to be able to throw the football as well.
You have a couple of freshmen coming up who, according to reports, are supposed to contribute for you this year.
Well, everybody needs to keep in mind they're freshmen. Freshmen are still going to make freshman mistakes, but they're very, very talented. Tucker Tipton and Monty Scott both come from very good stock in their athletic ability, both from their mothers and their fathers, and they've had great, stellar middle school careers. But you know, raising it up to that high school level is sometimes a little bit more difficult. But they've done well this summer, and we expect them to contribute for us.
Here at the media gathering today at Holiday Inn, you mentioned in speaking with the media about your defense. Give us some of the heads up on that.
Well, the biggest thing is just finding shoes to fill Rashawn Johnson and Brandon Brown, who were great players for us. Adam Derrick in the secondary, those guys have been great players, not just last year, but for the last couple of years. And we've had some young guys that have really stepped up and worked hard in the off season, and we expect them to grow in those positions. But you know, just like everything else, they've got to go through growing pains first.
You mentioned the DBs may be one of the stronger points.
Well, we believe that. You know, we've got probably, I guess, 4 out of the 6 DBs are back, and all of them are a year older, a year stronger, and a year wiser. And to add those freshmen in that mix with Laffy Bowerman, a senior that's moved back to the area, that I think that's going to make us stronger in the secondary.
Coach Danny Wilson of the Cleveland football staff, we want to say congratulations on being head coach, and we look forward to having the games on Mix 104.1.
Thanks a lot.
There she was, just walking down the street, singing, do what did it,
where you are, living la vida loca, living la vida loca.